What's up, YouTube? That's man. 72. Oh, spin powerful here. I'm live. Man, I got some, I've been watching some videos. Got some new content out there. I'm working from home. I like to listen to it as a podcast kind of deal. And with that being said, man, I just don't understand some people. You got people out here, I ain't gonna throw no names out, but just do a YouTube search on SGC and look at some recent videos that people have put out that's not put anything out ever on SGC. And all of a sudden they're an SGC expert. Not really sure how this is happening. Because all they're doing in the video is slighting SGC, the company, the product they produce, and overtly those that use those services. For an example, there's a video out there that's been posted. It's new. And said, PSA, follow the money. That's why they're number one, follow the money. Well, I was reading his details on his video, and it said that this is information he gathered. He has a formula. All of a sudden, Phil has put a video out there on how he prices his cards for Bowman Chrome. All of a sudden, everybody's wanting to make similar videos, which is important. But Phil didn't say PSA, Beckett, or SGC. He said the card product. Well, this gentleman has gone on here and done the let's do the PSA breakdown, Beckett and SGC. My disclaimer. I've purchased PSA, I have PSA orders, I've got PSA cards, and we're going to get into that. But this gentleman said in his details of his video that he's based everything on prior sales and future sales. Well, first of all, I want to know how you know what your future sales are going to be based on the ratings that you got, because that shit's skewed. But anywho, he said, PSA, follow the money. Beckett's number 2, SGC's 3. I don't know what you're smoking. I don't know what you're smoking. Especially when he said a raw card has more value than a SGC 9, and that PSA 8s are outselling Beckett 8s and above and SGC 9s and above. I don't know what information he's pulling, but it ain't coming off sales data. I'll tell you when I follow the PSA, you know, and I can say this because I got money in the kitty on this one for PSA, because I had to buy a membership. I had to buy a $100 membership. You know what I got out of that membership? I got more of these than I do submissions back. I got more of these things. I'm paying. You're paying for this. Got 3 submissions with PSA. Y'all want to start slamming people? Well, let's be honest. You know, I ain't really said too much, but PSA makes you buy a membership. Then they're going to price gouge you on cards. And then they're not going to give you a good shake on the grades when it's high-end cards. where they're keeping the population count down. I don't blame PWCC on the slab gate. No, they're selling the card. They didn't produce the card. Two main parties is PSA and then people that sold it. PSA graders damn well knew that those cards were tampered with and graded them. Beckett ain't too far behind with that old boy that used to work there. He's got the greatest number of black labels there's ever been created on God's green earth. I think 90% of his submissions came back gold. Collect what you want to collect. Don't be smiting, people for the product they use. He's like, it's $10. That's cheap. Hell yeah, it's cheap. It's $2 cheaper than what PSA is. And I got nicer people to talk to, and I get my product back, and you're telling me, I'm gonna use this as an example Philmington used. You're telling me that somebody that has absolutely nothing, no prior history with cards being slabbed, knows the difference between this and this. And if you ask them which one looks better, you're going to be honest and you're going to say which one looks better. Okay? You know why I went PSA when I got back in the hobby? Because that's all I knew. That's all I saw was everybody's PSA. That's why I went PSA. You know why I went SGC? It's because I got smart and started researching, doing more research. Pulled a rookie move. I got orders in with PSA that's been there since November. I'm talking like 5 card orders, like 3 5-card orders, something like that. Under 10 cards. You know why they're getting worked on now? It's because they're not taking bulk orders. What they done, they sat on those cards that I sent and didn't log them in until February. When I shipped them 3-day, and I got priority tracking. I know when they got delivered. So PSA, I'm gonna check. I'll follow the money for them selling their magazine, because that's what they're trying. That's all they're doing is competing with Beckett. That's the way they're able to sell this thing, is to make you buy it, just like Beckett. Don't nobody buy Beckett no more, magazine no more. When I was a kid, Beckett was golden. Beckett was the Bible. Hell, you look at Beckett, their sales information card value so skewed, it's crazy. But I don't get on here slamming PSA people. I don't get on here slamming Beckett. But for some reason, SGC's fair game. And then you're going to be ignorant on what you're going to say. If you're going to get on a platform and start beating your chest about prices and your formulas, you damn well better have your facts right. Don't get pissed when somebody says, I think your information's skewed. Show me your numbers. I don't know. Check out Chili's website, Chili's Collectibles from about 6 months ago or something like that. It's like towards the end of the year, first of the year. He broke down and got card numbers. Looked it up. Why are you looking at it on the YouTube? On what sold, what card sold what? If you don't think PSA doesn't control the market on what cards are considered population control on cards with card grading and direct first party involvement on what the value of a card is, you're ignorant too. That's what PSA's done. We've allowed it. Well, I ain't gonna say we. Well, I guess I can because I bought PSA. But all this PSA stuff, hobby's the blame. Hobby's the blame. Bitch and moan about PSA taking 6 months to get something back, and this is your 100th order with them. You're getting pissed because of customer services being a bitch. Was it shame on me Was it shame on you the first time, shame on me the second time? I mean, I don't know. But you know, I just think there's some ignorance. People just trying to make a name, I guess, and act like they know what they're talking about. When they're saying a SGC 9 is worth less than a raw card, and this video came out this week, like yesterday. I ain't from Missouri, but you got to show me. Show me them numbers. That don't make no sense to me. I'm getting on here fired up, venting up. Speaking of mail, stuff I got for the mail, the official PSA certified price guide, give Beckett a run for their money. Man, on parts. Got me a card in on my Victor Robles. He's a top prospect for the Nationals. He's been playing. Came up with Soto. I like him better than Soto. I mean, Soto's a good kid too, but these two guys are good guys. If Victor would stop swinging at everything under the sun, and get his home run averages up, he would blow. That's all he's got to do. Take less swings at strike, making less strikes, and up his home run, and he's got Soto beat on everything else. But then this bad boy right here, this orange 25 of 25 auto rookie Bowman. Man, I can't get used to this camera. It's like opposite. It's not like YouTube. It's on the Steam. So I'm still trying to get to. Oh, yeah. But man, I'm into orange cards. But I've got a. Man, I threw the envelope away. I'd give a shout out to who I bought it from. They did it up right. Put it in a penny sleeve. Put it in a nice reusable top loader. And actually gave me some cards. I mean, that's classic. I've started doing this. I've had maybe 3 people do this, but giving some nice cards to throw in. I had one guy do basketball. I got them. I ain't got no clue what they are. But here's their top's chrome. Escobar with the Braves, shortstop. Maybe show them. Thanks, CW Sports. Yeah, that Victor, man, he's tough. I'll stick around. I'll show you this next card if you ain't seen it. I got it in a PSA 10 and a raw when I get done SGC. But Matt Garza with the Rays. These are some Topps chrome. Yeah. All right, he got his leg kicked up. Scott Casimir. It's a nice looking card. I like the shimmering stuff in them. They're good. Michael Bourne with that. But yeah, I saw that about, man, that guy put that on our video talking about his most recent, my most recent does it. Follow the money to PSA. Then it's Beckett and SGC's third. An SGC 9, a raw card is more valuable than an SGC 9. My bank account says different. Yeah. CW, check this one out. Man, this light ain't even gonna do it wicked hot, but I ain't gonna lie, it looks good in the PSA with the orange tint, but it's really gonna look good in the SGC. So I'm sending this off the SGC. But this is the negative Topps Chrome rookie card for Victor. Sorry. You know, you can pop it with that orange. It looks good in that holder. And I'm really surprised that's not serial number. Man, that card is hot. Looks good. It's, it's the mirror to this one right here. So it's the mirror to that one. It's the negative. I got a couple of those. I've still not sent those out. No other stuff in here. Shit. I gotta find it. It's big. Everything's a top loader. But then my mail day, I'm telling y'all, I don't know if y'all find it hard to find. Thank you. I don't know if you know it, man. It's getting. Got this in the mail. It took 2 weeks to get here from Ultra Pro, and these are getting scarce. And I guess maybe because of plastic, and some of the plastics materials are going towards the corona protection products. I ain't rightly sure, but yeah, I mean, you got this card. You see this card laying on a counter. Good old card show. You're looking for one of the two breeds. You say, I want an Aussie, and I'm looking for a Kuna that's affordable. And you see this slab, and you see this slab, and they're laying next to each other. I mean, honestly, you're gonna pull that slab because it looks better. I mean, we're just gonna be honest. Yeah, man, I'm happy with SGC. I got to watching some videos. I've said this time and time again, man, is guns, cards, guns, and collectibles. And Chili's, man, collectibles had some videos, and then Nolan Maliku 3. He's sending everything, has been prior to the virus, sending everything to SGC, and been real happy with them. They actually they got an Instagram page. They got pretty good social media. They've been pushing on that. Been doing really good and interactive with folks on social media. Excuse me, man, been a long day. But they got threw some swag my way, man. I'd say if you're reach out to SGC on social media on Instagram, be like, hey man, I'm a new customer. Send them a direct message, DM them on Instagram. Tell them you're interested in a t-shirt and a ball cap or something. They'll send it to you. Tell them what size. They'll send it to you. And one of the guys I use is my guy. Very, very helpful. I messed up an order this week and sent me an email. He's like, yo, Rob, got 2 extra cards. What you want to do? Like, bill me. Put them in there and bill me. And throw me some pens in there, man. They got some good writing pens. CW, what kind of card count submission are you going to do? You're going to do my small would be like 5. My large is like 30 or 40. So the most I've ever sent is like at one time in one submission, like 30 cards. But I've sent, guess I could have waited and sent bulk, but I didn't know. I wanted to get stuff out. But people just talking negative. Either, do what you want to. I mean, I'm so aggravated with PSA. I'm evidently got one of my orders coming back, and it's my very last order is coming back first. So, and it's, no, or is it my first one? I'd have to check because I know it's my Michael Jordan and Shaq rookie cards that I got for the Topps NBA's gold stamp archives. I got the gold stamp archives. I sent Jordan off and I sent Shaq off. You know, if I get a 10, man, that's whew, whew. But even on a Jordan 9, I would be happy because they're dark cards and they're just really hard to grade. But you got 5 now. That's cool. That's all right there. Was that your first order? Was that your first submission with them, 5 cards, or have you submitted with them before doing small orders like that? Because that's what I do. I've got an order there now that's been there 20 business days. So curious when that one's going to come back. I know that they're not doing cool. I know they're not, you know, everybody's raising Cain about the return time. There's already people beefing about the return time. Well, folks forget, or I guess they're not aware that SGC sends their stuff back priority 3-day mail. And so they send their stuff back priority 3-day mail. And so I just shipped something out to California this week on Monday, and they told me that it wouldn't get there until today or tomorrow, even on a 3-day priority mail from North Carolina to California. And I've never had any issue 3-day anywhere in the continental U.S. And all my stuff's always got down to Florida. So, you know, I know they're getting waylaid and stuff. So I think you'll be happy with SGC, man. It's a pretty card. Are there things I wish they would do? Yeah. You know, I like the label. I just wish you could see their label was watermarked. You can't see it by just looking at it, but the white is watermarked. And when you hold it at angles, it's the cool SGC emblem with the baseball, the basketball, and the football combined. That is just sweet. I wish they would incorporate that more. I wish I liked the number size. I didn't at first, but it's grown on me. I like it. But the font, man, this camera's messing me up on this thing. But I wish they'd do the font bigger, move that SGC to the center, and use that wicked 3 combined images for their symbol, the football, baseball, and basketball. That's just wicked hot. See, somebody else has joined on here. I'd already started to rant a little bit ago. CW got on here and heard me rant, but just was discussing how there's some new content out there. People are slamming SGC already, and they've never used them. And they're saying that this guy's got a video out there and his formulas. He's trying to jump on the Philmington bandwagon and kind of copy his, well, basically copied his video from the other day when Philmington did a really good informative video about how he prices Bowman Chrome cards, and was real informative, and how to do your X factors. And this guy did this, but he did it with PSA, Beckett, and SGC. And he's like, follow the money, PSA. That's all you got to do is follow the money. I follow the money, and that's all I get out of PSA. I ain't got my cards back yet. But and he said that a raw card is worth more than an SGC 9. My PayPal bank account says different. I'm transparent. I'll show you my eBay transactions. You want to look? I'll tell you. I got this card listed at $120. I had 3 of them. This is the last one. I've turned down $100. I've sold them for $120. And my last 3. This is my last one. I had a Juan Soto US 300 series card, gold pristine. It was the third one on eBay listed. I had it listed for $249.99 because that's when everybody else had their price at, to be honest. Left it on there and I sold it for $220. PSA ain't touching that. They're not. They didn't come close. But you don't hear SGC people slamming PSA all the time like that. All we're saying is, give SGC a try, a fair shake. I think you'll like it. It's a good alternative until PSA can clean house, get caught up and clean house with what they've done. So I think they grew too fast, too quick, and they were just looking at the Benjamins, and it got out of control. And maybe the only good thing for PSA that happened was this Rona. I gave them a chance maybe to catch up and be able to get caught up on submissions and stuff, and look, take a hard look, do some housekeeping while you're there. I think the smart move is they're not taking bulk orders. That's the biggest. They don't need to take bulk orders for a while. They need to get caught up because that's what killed them, was taking these bulk orders and these guys that are, and I don't blame them. I was looking at doing SGC. It's just not cost effective because there's already as a consumer, you can't beat a price. There's no reason to do what's up, Bart? Nats, baby. Hey, you missed it, brother. I'll show you this one card. I'll show you these two cards. CW, if you're on here, you got to watch it again. Oh, man, I'm going to do it. Oh. Hey, Bart, this is I got this in a PSA 10 and a raw. This raw one's going to SGC. Victor's rookie card in the negative chrome. And then I got yeah, you're right, CW. It's all about the Benjamins, man. They grew too fast. And I went PSA. Like I said, I got 3 submissions. I've had a run in with customer service. I submitted them cards back in November. They didn't get put on. I had to email them. Then I called them, and they was rude. And then now they got them on there, and they're showing that I didn't have them sent there till February. When I got tracking, U.S. Postal Service tracking, it's the Bowman Chrome 2018 25 of 25 Victor's Auto Bowman Chrome. God, man, Bart, I don't know, man. I think you were using this thing too, man. It's just, I like it and don't like it, man. It's like the camera's like reversed or something from what I've been doing on YouTube. But yeah, this guy got on here, and I ain't gonna say who it is. I'll let y'all look it up. But it's somebody that don't have no videos out there, and then all of a sudden he has no subscribers, so he's just starting out, and he's trying to jump on the tail of Phil. I call Philmington Phil. I feel like I know him. Yeah, I'm learning. So I call Philmington Phil. I feel like I know him that way. I've watched him so many of his videos. He did this Beckett price analysis on how he formulates cost. Well, this guy did something similar, but he just did it as PSA, how he grades for PSA cards, which doesn't make any sense if they're raw. And then Beckett and SGC, and then he was like, SGC, a raw card, any raw card is worth more than a SGC 9 card. Can't fix it. You can medicate it. You can ignore it. You can yell at it, but you can't fix it. I'm just, I don't get it. If you don't like SGC, just say you don't like SGC and be done with it. Don't bring them up. Just say I don't want to use them. I'd respect the hell out of you a lot more than that, and I still want to see your cards. I don't care what they're slabbed in. I just want to see the cards. But to just downright, flat out insult people that use SGC, it ain't right. Kind of pissed me off a little bit. That's why I got on here tonight. I guess he's trying to bounce off of somebody else's material and not give them credit, and then they want to turn around and then thank you, brother, and then turn around and do that. Man, that's sketch, man. That's sketch. That don't help people in the hobby. I mean, that shows you're ignorant or you're dumb. And I'm dumb. Dumb means you just ain't got no excuse. It just happens because you're not educated. You're ignorant because you choose not to be educated. But yeah, I'm just like, couldn't believe it. But see, that's cool. Bart, I'm gonna put your comment up. Because I know you ain't scared of your opinion either. But I just want to put this on here. But yeah, I agree. I'm not a vintage collector, man. I don't like it. I just don't like vintage. And I think the modern does look sweet in these. I mean, they just do. I mean, they just look good. Is the label something desirable? Yes. It's the font. It's the contrast between the large numbers and the text. It's so dramatic. I like the numbers. I wish they would do something, and I wish they would do something with the watermark. There's a watermark. If you've got SGC, you know this. That's just not in a white label that you can print off. It's a watermark SGC with the combined baseball, football, and basketball on there. But I wish they would make the SGC up here bigger and then bring it out here to the middle, make the font a little bigger, and then maybe in the background have that ball, something. I just think it looks sweet. But I do like the size of the number. I do like that font. The case feels good. If you ever have any concerns, guys, too, and CW, I don't know if you've got any thicker cards that you're contemplating sending in. They do make a holder that's a little bit bigger. And the only issue, I've got one card like that. I've got two that I'm going to send it to them. The only problem I have with it is that it's loose. It's not secure like this. It's very little movement. Very little in this one. But it's a little thicker on the backside. And so it has more room to move. I wish I had that card. I think which dead burn card that is. I think that's that Inception, Victor Robles Inception that I've got. Yeah. I mean, if you just look at that, you go to a card show, if they ever have them again, you see this card, and you see a PSA laying down, you're gonna look this. Your eyes are gonna go to this because of that black. Ain't no lighthouse bringing you. Lighthouse telling you stay away from it. Just on looks alone. But it does look good. It does look good. Yeah, that's how I started collecting as a kid, was football cards. And then actually, I didn't get into I played baseball, so I didn't collect baseball cards until probably I was like preteen. But like little guy, I was all football cards. And then, man, it was kind of crazy. I got some like James Bond Moonraker cards. Superman movie cards. I don't have any Star Wars cards, and I was a Star Wars geek kid. I got some ET cards. I got some old football cards. Actually, sent one to PSA to get graded. I won't say what that is until I get it back and see what happens. But I sent one to SGC. Do this. This is the football one I sent off to SGC. Gary Zimmerman with the Vikings. I mean, that just looks sharp. It got an 8.5. I'm happy with it. I mean, it's an old card. Got bounced around and stuff. It's off centered, but oh damn, that's tight. But you're not gonna share that. You need to check out. Y'all need to check out Cards, Guns, and Collectibles channel if you have it. He's got some football cards, a lot of them that he's had graded and bought, and I'm telling you, they're. That's what made me get that Zimmerman sent off. I got some more. Sorry, I got my case down here underneath the desk. But yeah, he Cards has got some good football videos and some good basketball too. Cool, yeah. Me and him talk now. And there's some Facebook pages. Let's see. He kicked me on too. Let's see. He kicked me over to Boca Raton SGC Cards to join. Y'all need to look at that. And that may actually be run by an employee of SGC. And it's for SGC stuff to sell and buy and whatnot. And then the others, Earl's Worlds, EARLSWORLD. I think I can share my screen. Let me check. I think I can. Can I share my screen? Right there. What's my card? Let's see. So I don't know if I shared it or not. But Earl's World is pretty cool. It's cool. But I just joined them. Posted some cards on there. Hey Bart, do you got any idea about this guy? Why is this like an urban legend or something? Howard Johnson with the Mets. I've actually sold like one of these cards raw. Nothing. I got stuff graded just to see if anybody buy it, but nobody's bought on it. Some of these raw cards are going for $20 a piece. Or Soto, if you know, or anybody else in here knows anything about Howard Johnson other than me thinking he's the motel. And then y'all find some Ultra Pros top sleeves. Y'all better grab them. I think it's just going to get worse. I ain't going to let it cat out of the bag, but I know somebody bought a whole case of them. It's in the first one free, the next one's going to cost you. Oh, Joe. All right, Matt. Yeah, I figured I was a Mets fan. He just I've sold one raw card on eBay, and I said, well, I'll get a couple of them graded and put them out there. Um, I mean, I vaguely remember it because down here where I'm at in North Carolina, even the Braves weren't shown on TV. Charlotte, I'm from Charlotte, and still live the suburbs of Charlotte, next county over. But they're affiliated. They were affiliated with the Baltimore Orioles, their Charlotte single A team. So what baseball got put on there was Baltimore Orioles stuff, and you didn't. Braves weren't on the TV in Charlotte. Anything out of Atlanta didn't happen because Charlotte and Atlanta's have a rivalry for my whole life. The CLT and the ATL do not get along. But they would show the Orioles games. So I sort of kind of remember it, but that's all we had down here. That's going to won a World Series when he was there and a pair of All Stars. So it was cool. Well, maybe they'll get sold then. Or if I meet somebody that's a big Mets fan, I'll give them as a gift. Let me think. Oh, PSA collector. I saw his video. He's going to do a SGC submission. Thought that was interesting. Thought that was interesting with Philmington's video on price. That helped, try to understand how to price cards. I think he said he was going to put something more out. Be straight up. I had 2 offers on my Acuna, and turned them down. So I don't know if I get those same offers again this weekend. I may sell it just to get rid of it. But I hadn't moved anything this week. Let's see. Me bumping the price up on that Jordan card. Got all the, I don't want to say riffraff, but people bullshitting, wanting to buy it. When I bumped the price up from up to $3,000 for best offer for that Jordan card, I got probably 20 something people following it, I think, on eBay. But I'm not getting silly offers in like $100. Somebody offered 900, and I'm like, nah, because it was ungraded. There was a one of one transcendent is one of one on it, but I don't know if it was the 1 of 10, because I think the 1 of 10 sold. There's only 10 of them, and the 1 of 10, I've got the 8 of 10, and I think the 5 of 10 is the only ones that's been out on the market. Mine was the only one graded. I'm not sure which one that transcendent was, but all those were $950 something, like $949.99 or $959.99. I'm like, nah. I know what I got. So I hear you, brother. Hey, did you have to sit? How long did you, if you don't mind me asking, what's the time frame on having that? Did you have to have that graded? Let's see. Let's see. I think I can do this. If you got Steam and you're interested in jumping on here, hey, here you go. You're interested in jumping in. Just No, I forgot to put that on there too. I've been talking and should have had that on there. I hear you, brother. Anybody wants to jump on there you go. You all want to see it again, I'm going to put a comment on there. You're more than welcome to join. Yeah, y'all don't forget about this scrolling right down here. Let's see. That's right. Right. Bobbles 10. And that's your SGC discount per order. Not first time. Still get that out. You don't get nothing out of that, by the way. You don't get no kickbacks on it or anything, straight up. Got to talk to him off the record, and really cool cat. He is a soup dude, and I don't know, bro. We say we're national fans, man. He's got a collection. Ooh, Lord, man, him and his wife, they have got a collection. He needs to do a video just of his him and his wife's, or I think it's more his wife's bobblehead, and he just tries to latch on to her collection because it's so cool. But bobbleheads for the Nationals. So I think that'd be pretty cool. But CW, make sure you use that code, man. If you're still there, make sure you use that code. I apologize if you didn't get it. Make sure you use that promo code if you haven't put your order in yet. And yeah, he's got some sweet stuff. He's shared. My stuff is just cool beans, man. Cool beans, man. Hope I get a better sleep tonight, man. I don't know what I did. I woke up this morning and I got rods and stuff all in my neck from my skull down to T2, and my arms were numb. I couldn't feel my hands and was hurting. And thank God my wife was home. I got a good wife, and she like rubbed my neck this morning and stuff. I tried to work and had to tell my boss, like, look, I'm down this morning. And so I got a good boss, and she was like, yeah, just take you some meds and relax and get back to it when you can. Doing more fun, putting more of the money in Niners and Hall of Fame rookies. Yeah, I didn't realize you were a 49 fan until the other day for some reason. I don't know. I need to go in there and check my football cards and do a 49er. Tell me if I got anything good. A lot of my stuff is like late 70s, early 80s. Man, I got Terry Bradshaw's first Pro Bowl card, and my oldest nephew as a kid, took a crayon to it. Love that kid, but I want to punch him in the throat. My wife just like. So, all right. I think I'm gonna get off here. I got bored. I got fired up. That guy fired me up talking ignorance. Man, I've been on here for 49 minutes and some seconds, but it's been fun. Thank you definitely to CW Sports Car and Bart. Finished most of the 49ers PC, so you don't see it as much. Make sure you do one on your Hall of Fame too. Man, we need some good content, man. Like I said, man, I listen to the YouTube channels as I work, because I work remote, and so I'm able to put YouTube on when it wants to work on a smart TV being dumb. But I just enjoy hear everybody talk about their cards and stuff. The only thing that's getting inundated on there right now is breakers, and I guess they're sitting on their stash. So y'all be good, man. Appreciate it. Head up, eyes up, head on swivel. Deuces. Axeman's out of here. Peace.